Welcome to Throttle Thursdays. Today I want to talk to you about digital versus analog. So today's modern throttle bodies are electronically controlled. So the computer tells you when to open up the throttle. So when you hit the gas, the computer will open the throttle as you need. It's a very accurate and cool thing, I suppose. But in the olden days, you had a cable. So you open up the throttle and the engine would accelerate. So if you floored it, it would completely open the throttle up and you'd go. So let's just kind of look at them and discuss. Let's discuss. I'm an open-minded guy. I can look at new things. Take this 92 Toyota Celica. It still has an old-fashioned cable throttle body. And it works pretty well. If you hear that click, it keeps it going, no matter what, unless the cable breaks. Let me show you. Whoop. Okay. As you see, every time the gas is pressed, it opens the throttle, and then it goes right back because of that spring. And if anything ever happens, say you're not getting a good fuel or whatever, you just simply adjust the adjuster. And the adjuster will make it tighter or looser. I've had to adjust at least twice since I've owned it. It's getting old. It might need a new cable eventually. See how simple that works? Gas goes in, remember again. It goes off. Alright, keep it right there. So if you look at it, you can see the throttle. And it's pretty simple, but it works. Isn't it cool? Give it a bean. Look at that throttle body. Oh yeah. Oh, it sounds nice. Oh hey there. So I'm just telling you to always check your fluids if you have an internal combustion engine. As you can see here, this is getting low. And also, because Tristan's always getting on my back, give us a subscription and a like. Because if you subscribe and like, we can give you more free things. We haven't given any free things, but we will give free things. With this modern turbocharged direct injected engine, you have what is an electronic throttle body. Basically meaning there is no control from a cable. You have no input except a pulse that tells the engine, hey, this person wants to go faster. The advantage of this in this car there is, if you have a turbocharger and you want to get efficiency, you can tell the engine exactly how much air you want at exactly any given point in time. Disadvantage is, which I can tell you for a fact in our Trailblazer, if it breaks, you're fudged. You can't fix that like a cable. Let me show you. Anytime she revs that engine, it will only do what it wants to do. And if it's not in gear, that's very little. Max her up. How many RPMs? 100? Let's see. Oh, you can get 4,500, huh? That's just letting the floor. See what happens. 4,500. It stops you, doesn't it, though? Yeah. It stops you. Oh, okay. See nothing. There's the throttle body. Nothing's happening. It's all electronic. You cannot rev the engine. It will not stay revved, will it? It just stays there. So you have no input. None. What a bummer. So the argument that electronic throttle body will give you more horsepower, better fuel economy, and less emissions is a good argument. But we gotta remember that this old 2000 Toyota Celica, which has over 180 horsepower, 133 foot-pounds of torque, it's over 33 miles to the gallon, and revs over 8,300 RPM, that's a lot of threes, has a cable for a throttle body. And it's a really good car, and it got low emissions there, you know? So I don't really see what the whole advancement is with electronic throttle body. I really just see it as a way for auto manufacturers to make it so that when they go to do their testing for EPA, they can more easily pass by tuning in, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that, so that way we can test for emissions and stuff like that, and we can pass. It also makes it so you can kind of cheat, just like Volkswagen did with Dieselgate. Remember that there? Remember that there? Remember that there? I remember. So I think it's kind of silly, because if an electronic throttle body were to fail, then you fudged. But if a cable throttle body was to fail, you can put that thing on a shoestring and make it go a little bit longer. Or just hold it open so that way every time you shift, you're just stuck at 3,000 RPM or something. It sucks, but it works. Trust me, it works. Difficult to stop. Literally, you just slam on the brake. and pull her out of gear. But it works, and it's less likely to fail. It's easier to fix a cable throttle body and electronic throttle body. So I'm on the fence here. I actually think cable throttle body is better, but the future is all electronic. And that sucks sometimes because you can't do an electronic throttle body very easily compared to cable. I can add turbo onto my car and not change too much. Good luck doing the electronic throttle body. So I'm Shane. This has been Throttle Thursdays, and keep shifting there. Keep shifting, yeah. Shifting. Oh, yeah. Keep shifting. Want to hit the gas? Erica.
What?
Want to hit the gas? Like, just keep pumping it, like you're going back, forth, back.